What's going on, guys? It's your boy Tor Crunch, and today we're back for a quick little video. So today we're discussing basically how I kind of am planning on saving up my orbs for the future, because yeah, my account is about like 600 and something, like high 600s in login days, and my resources aren't at the greatest, right? They're not the best. So I kind of want to just show you guys what I am doing to kind of save up my orbs. I'm at 2,300 orbs, which is a quite decent amount of orbs. And yeah, what my plans are for the future, because there's characters like Can't Fear Your Own World from the novel characters. There's characters like Resurrected Espadas, manga characters that should be coming out in the near future. And if you kind of want to have orbs for them, right? And if you're a veteran, you might not have the best of resources. This video is obviously kind of for the people that just don't know, or don't have an idea of kind of how to save up orbs. There's a lot of the veterans out there that already know the way to do this, but yeah, it's nothing crazy. It's just basically saving up on banners, right? So I want to show you guys a little something, right? We're not gonna do resurrected, we're gonna go rarity. We're gonna go to the last like 3 months, right, since Aizen came out, and we'll go ahead and talk a little bit. No, we'll just focus in on Aizen, right? So this is like the last 3 months of my summons, and I'm gonna break down exactly what I did on each banner, like how much I spent and what I got in return. So with the Aizen banner, I got quite lucky. Like right off the bat, within like 500 orbs, I pulled Aizen off like a single or something. And my dumbass, well, actually, no, it wasn't even that bad, actually. I think I spent in total of about 1,000 orbs, which is really good. In turn, I got Aizen and Shinji. I think Shinji was like the last single I did, because like I was summoning just singles here and there, and I managed to pull him, and I was like, you know what, that's it, we're done. We don't need Shunsui. We've got Aizen and Shinji. So that was basically 1,000 orbs that I spent. It was an end of the month banner, so it was a double chance, and that was well worth it in my opinion. Like when you could spend 1,000 orbs and you get 2 out of the main, or like the banner, that's good. Like just stop, don't keep summoning. After that, for the mid-month banner, I believe, yeah, it was the mid-month banner, we ended up getting what's her name, Yoruichi, Nemu, and Retsu. And those 3 characters are seasonal characters, and I'm gonna be like kind of talking about seasonal characters and why those are the ones that I'm kind of focused in on, right? So I ended up spending like 500 orbs in total on this one, because I pulled Nemu within a couple of within those singles, and I decided, you know what, I love Retsu, I want Retsu so bad, but I think I'll pass on her for now. Same with Yoruichi, and I ended up walking out with Nemu. The Quincy Ichigo, that one was tough, man. We all know that was double the step ups, and I ended up going in like 5k orbs. Yes, in some people's eyes that might not be the best, or like the most like it wasn't well worth it, but at the same time, I got Quincy Ichigo. I also ended up pulling characters like Chad, Tsukishima, Ikaku, Tag Team Toshiro, just a bunch of good units that I think in turn it was well worth going in for. And yeah, I'm happy with what I was able to pull. But moving forward, just like a week later, we ended up getting the New Year's character. Oh no, it was actually the same time it was out. No, not a week later, it was during the same time Quincy Ichigo was out. But we had New Year's characters, and I was like, all right, I pulled what I wanted from that banner. Now let's go ahead and test our luck out on these New Year's units. Thank you for subscribing, dude. I was about to try to pronounce that, but it's gonna be difficult. But yeah, I ended up pulling my Yuri. I wanted Rukia the most, but I pulled my Yuri within like 300 orbs, so that was well worth it. I stopped there. I was like, okay, I'm done. That's all I needed. Where I messed up was when Neliel came out. So just the next, I think the mid-month after that, yeah, just Neliel, Lupi, and Tesla came out. And to be honest with you, the one I wanted was Neliel. I didn't really care too much for Lupi or Tesla. And with Neliel, I spent 1,500 orbs, and I only ended up pulling, I did end up pulling 2 out of the 3, but not the one I wanted. So I was quite disappointed, and in turn, I think it wasn't worth what I spent. 1,500 orbs. Yes, I pulled 2 out of the 3. To some, that might be worth it, but at the same time, I could have done without them. Like, have I even used them since they came out? No. Are they good units? Yeah, they're pretty decent, but are they great? No. Like, are they that important? No, there's many other versions of it, like other characters that are better, right? So that's what I did. And that's where some of my changes are gonna come. But yeah, I spent 1,500 on that banner. Now with Riruka, Soifon, and Momo, I ended up spending about 1,000 orbs. Yeah, about 1,000 orbs. So that was quite worth it, but kind of was annoying how I ended up spending all that amount of orbs, right? So I pulled Momo off the 5-star ticket that you could buy. So that was like super lucky, right? And I kept summoning because I really wanted that Riruka or Soifon, right? Soifon specifically. Later on, Riruka was the one I wanted the most because she's a cutie. But Riruka ended up costing me 750 orbs, and I think in total, even after I pulled her, I spent another 250. So about 1,000 orbs was put into this banner. But I managed to pull 2 out of the 3, so no matter what, like, I think it was well worth it. You know, again, 1,000 orbs for 2 out of the 3, yeah, that's good. And that, of course, was an end of the month banner as well. So not only was it worth it, but I honestly, it was a double chance. It was, you know, that's where I'm gonna focus in on summoning, right? This mid-month with Yumi, Chika, Renji, and Kai, and that's like where we're currently at in the game. I actually only did, I think I did like 300 to 400 orbs. And I know I said I wasn't going to summon, but of course, knowing me, like, you know, I just kept, I was like single here and there, single. Hey, maybe I could pull one. And once I pull one, I'm done. I did like 500 orbs. Let's just say 500 orbs. And that was, of course, Yumi Chika that I pulled. And to be honest, I wanted Renji, but did I even care that much for this banner? No. So I want to explain basically what my game plan is from now on. And basically where I could be at right now if I would have done my game plan. But the good thing is I can change it now, and in the future I would be in a better position. So for characters like Yumi Chika, Renji, and Kaien, which are mid-month banners, which are, you know, to be honest, like, how good was that banner? It wasn't the greatest. It's not like they're game-breaking characters, right? I think from now on I'm gonna be skipping mid-months. You know, I did want Neliel super bad, but look what happened. I pulled Loopy and Tesla, and I spent 1,500 orbs. So right there alone, with 2 banners that I could have potentially skipped in the last 3 months, that would be 2,000 orbs. I would have more right now. So I'd be at 4,300 orbs just by skipping those 2. And would I mean, how would I do? Like, how would I be without Yumi Chika, Tesla, and Loopy? I'd be completely fine. I would not be struggling. I would be fine. So yeah, I think that's the game plan. Skipping out on mid-months, and I'm gonna be focusing in on seasonal banners and end of the month banners, because those are double chance, right? Of course, there could be like things that maybe sway me away from summoning that much, and that's of course if like fillers are garbage. For example, I think when Aizen, Shunsui, and Shinji came out, I think the fillers weren't that bad, but to be honest, overall I just got super lucky there. Nemu, Yoruichi, and Retsu, I think I would have gone for more, but at the same time I was like, you know what, I don't care too much. I wanted Retsu, but now that I have Nemu, I think the fillers were pretty bad on this one, actually, now that I think about it. That's why I think I stopped summoning. I think I would have probably only had the only ones I would have been going for would have been Yoruichi and Retsu out of like probably, I would have been like 2 out of 9. The odds wouldn't have been good, so I think that's probably why I didn't keep going. As for the New Year's characters, it was like a 3% banner. So again, I don't know why they didn't just make them double chance with like give us like New Year's characters from 2 years ago. Like, that's fine, but at least make it double chance. But it was a 3% banner. I got pretty lucky with my Yuri, and that's kind of like, even though it was a 3% banner, they are seasonal, and so I kind of want to focus in on those banners more than like Neliel, Renji, Kaien, Loopy, characters like Kensei, Jushiro, Sajin, Orihime, Yukio, and Jackie. You know, characters like that. I think I'm going to be skipping out on those banners. Main reason for it too is because there's always a chance that I can pull these characters in the future from tickets, right? So there's BBS tickets that you can farm through events. I'm talking like those events that drop BBS tickets. I farm those up and I can get up to like 20 BBS tickets by the end of the week, and that ends up being 2 multis. And I mean, like, more often than not, I'll pull a 5-star. it's almost rarely a new one, but it's like I'll pull something, and so there's always that chance that I can pull it from there. There's always Senkaimon rewards that give you a bunch of BBS tickets, and it also gives you like overall currently you can get up to like two tickets, like a 1 5-star and 1 6-star ticket, until of course we get a new character in the item in the Senkaimon shop. But yeah, there's always chances of pulling these characters because these are characters that are in the premium pool, right? The ones that are seasonal, manga and movie characters, things like that, or like Can't Fear Your Own World, when they do come out, those characters aren't in the premium pool. So I think that's what I'm going to be doing. And overall, I think with me doing that, like I said, I would have been at like 4,300 orbs right now. If I would have skipped out on, let's say, the Toshiro, Sajin, and Kensei banner, that would have been another like 1,000 orbs. I could be at like 5,300 orbs, given maybe if I had more orbs on my account, I would have summoned more on, like, let's say Retsu, Nemu, and Yoroichi, characters like that. But you know, at the same time, I think I need to do this and have a better, like, hold back a little bit more, because if I don't, I'm at, like, my account's a little older. Let me show you guys something. Like, let's go over here. My account's a little older, so I'm not gonna have the most amount of resources. I do have quite a bit because I do save them up, because I'm not the stupidest person out there, as you know, some of you guys might think I am. But I really am not. I mean, I've got 866 character completion, but I've only maxed out 844, so I still got quite a bit of orbs there. If we scroll down, story mode is almost complete except for the Amagai side story. I still have 2 parts, which is like 300 orbs in total, so not too bad there. But I'm at 673 login days. So overall, like we're getting there. We're like up there in days, and we don't have the most amount of orbs, as you know, compared to people that have like week-old accounts. You know, I'm not gonna have that many orbs. So yeah, anyways, that's kind of my game plan overall. In conclusion, just kind of skipping out on mid-month banners, focusing in on seasonal and end of the month banners, because you know, like I said, those other mid-month characters like Neliel, all of those, they're in the premium pool, right? Eventually they're actually going to be fillers as well. Like, you know, there's things like that you got to take into account. So yeah, anyways, let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys are doing to save up for, you know, Can't Fear Your Own World, Espada, and manga characters, because those are coming soon, man. They're coming soon, and so you want to have orbs for when they come out. So yeah, anyways, again, let me know, and yeah, we'll talk again soon. Love you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.